Hey y'all, it's Katara Speaks, and welcome to another episode of High Satisfactions with Katara Speaks. Guess what? I have a new podcast cover. I haven't did much videos on this podcast. I think I only did two versions so far. So as you can see, I would do it in two different ways. You guys gonna see my face now and then, and you guys also gonna see my VTuber model. And yeah, we're gonna get more into that later in this episode. And if you are new here, welcome. My podcast is about having a space to express ourselves, to be seen, heard, and understood. I welcome guests as well, though that will not be every episode, and that's okay. So, yeah, join me on this journey of self expressions. So, hello, y'all. It is Katara Speaks, and this is the podcast edition of with this model. Because as I said before, I am a VTuber, and what's that? I stream, y'all. You guys can find that on Twitch, and yeah. For now, we're doing the podcast version, so my voice is a bit different because I usually record at nighttime, and if I record at nighttime, I'm probably gonna use my VTuber model since I get self-conscious, guys. I get self-conscious about the bags under my eyes. I remember I was recording episodes at nighttime, or tried to, and I was like, dang, look at all those shadows and those things. I used to do a lot of different videos, folks. So yeah, I used to really just take a lot of videos and post them online, and I really didn't care, though I haven't posted in forever. I haven't even did this podcast in forever. So yeah, this is progress. I want to do a special shout out to one of our listeners. His name is Jesse, and he listens to all the episodes that has been released thus far, and he's the reason why I am more motivated to get back into creating these episodes for y'all. It's been a long time coming. It's been months since my last episode. Guys, my life has been hectic. When I say hectic, it has been hectic. I'm not gonna go into all the details, but I can share some with you guys today. So let's start from here and now, and then we go rewind. You know what I mean? So, well, today alone, I was working this podcast. I realized that since I wanted to use my VTuber model, I had to create a podcast thing for these videos. When I did my first episode of season 3, right? The Heartfelt Expressions with Katara Speaks, I was like, I I was getting in the hang of it. But now I will have these backgrounds and stuff for you guys to hopefully look at if you actually watch it on YouTube. Though if you don't, it's alright. You guys can imagine it's has clouds. It has my VTuber model, um, with hazel eye and a purple eye, and what's that? I have a hoodie on, a hoodie and a short with a teddy bear. Cause guys, I realize I haven't really named our community really because, yeah, I haven't really thought about all that. But I would be referring to you guys as my buddies. Because you guys are. You guys are my podcast buddies at the moment. You guys are my listeners. You guys are on this journey with me. We are buddies. So, when I think of buddies, I think of plushies like a teddy bear. So, I have a teddy bear on my shorts, and I am like, bringing you guys with me on this journey. Yes, yes, yes. And on my shirt, it also says muse. Muse means inspiration. Inspiration. Let me see if I can show you guys. Dooba-doo. Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Ta-da. It says muse, so yeah. Inspiration drives me, and that's why I am here. You know, I have so much to say. I have so many stories to share. Though I have been trying to, I've been trying to do everything, honestly. And I have a lot to say about that. I want to share you guys some things that I wrote. And so this episode is mostly an update about life, I guess, and the whole hiatus. And yeah, sometimes you need a mental health break again, and it's okay if you do it multiple times. And yeah, let me show you guys. Let me describe you guys if you guys are still listening, and not watching. After I already described my model, I have full hair, some stars, and a beret, a white beret. Hopefully, and my shirt is yellow, and my hoodie is blue. Yes, yes, yes. So, the background is purplish pink. It's like pastel colors. There's clouds everywhere. There's like some hearts and stars. And in bubble letters, it says Katara Speaks. I also had podcasts and, of course, my, what's that? My profile icon thing. So, yeah, that's the gist of it, if you guys are listening. So, okay, now that we got that out the way, let me tell you guys, let me share you guys a poem as we begin today. So, since I told you guys about how I felt like I had to do everything, this poem was on the list. I made a list of things. I remember one day I wrote so many things I wanted to do, right? And one of the tasks I wanted to do was write a poem, because I hadn't written a poem in forever. So I wrote this poem to get my feelings down. So this poem is called Hate the Feeling. I'm gonna repeat that again. It's called Hate the Feeling. Alright. You guys ready? Alright. That a one, that a two, and a three. I forgot the feeling of trying to do everything. Makes me want to stop and do nothing. As if I am taking 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. Or better yet, I'm standing still, stagnant once again. I hate feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, anxious, and hopeless. I hate feeling that I can't escape, since it's my expectations that I have to do everything. I imposed it on myself and others just accept it. Others just confirms it. As if the pit in my stomach is the bag of rocks weighing as an anchor to any possible progression. I collapse out of exhaustion, trying to type this poem. after endless urges to delete every single word that appeared. The thought of erasing this suggests that if it's gone, I never felt these feelings or had these ideas in the first place. So I force these words onto the screen, hoping that I feel better if I type something, anything, wanting to be seen. By who? By me. By anyone who can relate the struggles of fill in the blank. I just want to be okay. Pause the game. Take breaks from the quest. I want a lot of things. Peace, joy, freedom, taking things one at a time. The luxury of being mindful, living in the moment. If it's good, I suppose. If it's not, daydreaming is amazing. Anyways, before I ramble on another tangent, this poem is done. One task finished. If I keep this up, I'll build momentum. Okay. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. Next task. Streaming. Yeah. So, as you guys heard, my next task on that list was streaming, and I'm a VTuber now, y'all. So I debuted, I think a month or so ago. I don't remember the exact date. I probably should. But I debuted a while ago, and it was exciting. And, it was exciting stuff. And, my sister supported me, and her community and her friends supported me. Shout out to Naomi Momichi. Yeah, she curated this model for me, and the profile picture and everything. She's amazing. Go check her out. So, yeah, I was so overwhelmed. I was excited to actually do the things I want to do, and I've been working on my dreams other than this podcast, of course. I've been doing a lot. I've been busy. But that also means I get overwhelmed sometimes. I want to show you guys, let you guys listen to one of the things that, 2 clips that I recorded. And maybe you guys could relate. Maybe. Yeah. So, without further ado, let me pull it up, and I hope you guys enjoy. This is called Wanting to Be Okay. I was planning to create a whimsical poem. Then it turned into the dark abyss where I'm spiraling out of control without being able to grasp anything. The butterflies, the cute little animals that plays in my mind is not in sight. It's nowhere to be found. You see, there's darkness. There's feelings, grasping, wanting to be felt. And I'm afraid of what they will feel like if they touch my skin, touch my soul deep within. I'm scared. I'm scared that if I know the inevitable, of the magnitude and intensity of these feelings so strong that I will not be able to crawl out of the darkness because I'm so trapped in the depths of the mentalities that these feelings have. I wanted to write a whimsical poem. I wanted to capture the fun, the joy, the little dragons that fly so elegantly. That was not anything that been spewed out of me. So as I watch the time stand still, and I am in this loop of trying to see the time ticking by, but nothing is happening. The dread of stagnancy, the dread of nothingness is a hopeless burden. A hopeless thing. I can't really describe these feelings. But if I can escape, I would. I want to say I will, but I don't even know where to possibly go to. Besides from feeling the ick of the presence of all these grasping feelings. So I run. I run as fast as I can, but I don't know where I'm going. That's the problem. So I run. I run hoping beyond hopeless. Hoping beyond hope. Whatever that phrase is, that I escape unscathed. That I can see the light of day. That I can be okay. That I can be okay. That I can be okay. Okay for another day. Yeah, that was one of the poems. Well, it wasn't actually a poem per se. It was more so, well, I suppose it is a poem that I created. Instead of writing, I just actually just spoke my mind, honestly. Because sometimes I get in my own head when I'm writing that if I just press the record button, I'm able to just let it flow. So here is another thing I recorded right after I want to share with you guys. This is just me talking. This is called Trying to Be Everything. Alright, I'm trying to calm my nerves. I think I'm giving myself an anxiety attack, and by trying to do everything. I'm trying to work on my script for my animation. I'm trying to stream and draw and do my podcasts. Like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to do so much. But I feel like I've done nothing at all. Like, I made progress on a lot of things, but I feel triggered again. This happens every once in a while. I become like hyper focused on doing a lot of stuff, and then it catch up to me, the expectations that I'm not doing enough, even though I'm showing up. So when I get into this mode, I need to remind myself that I am making progress, that I am taking things one thing at a time, you know? Yeah, and recognizing all the things that I have done. It's so easy to compare things to metrics and stuff, that sometimes the things that I have done, all the progress has made, is not so tangible that can be said. It's like, oh, you got another award or something. I'm creating the foundation for a lot of stuff, so I should recognize it and see it as a win. So, yeah. Yeah. One thing at a time. I also want to show up more authentically. I can have a multitude of emotions, and that's okay. I can show up anyway. So, I think I would do that. I think I would show up anyway and see what happens. Yeah, as you guys heard these clips, I was trying to reassure myself that, well, I guess it didn't really sound like reassurance, but it was helping me process, like, how I was feeling, the overwhelm and wanting to be okay, you know, and just showing up. No matter if I am stressed or upset or happy, I can show up anyway. I remember I used to do that a lot. I used to show up on the podcast, and no matter what time of day it is, I would just talk. And then I got into my head and I was like, dang, because I introduced the video aspect and that freaked me out. So baby steps, baby steps. Yeah, so let's do a quick check-in, y'all. How are you feeling right now? How are you feeling? Sensations, let's take it one thing at a time. Sensations wise, I will share mine. My heart is like anxious. I'm not sure, like, I can't really feel my heartbeat actually as much. It's actually slower than I thought it would be. Like, I guess it's more butterflies. I feel butterflies in my stomach more than a fast heartbeat. And my breathing is shallow. I did not realize that it's like I'm holding my breath. Let's take a deep breath, folks. Let's take a deep breath. Exhale. My deep breaths is not super deep. I heard other podcasts, they be taking breaths for like 10 seconds. We can work on that. Let's try again. Take a deep breath. Exhale. All right. So, I had things to talk about today. So I told you guys I debuted on Twitch, which is exciting stuff. I'm a Twitch affiliate now, which is great and exciting, and I'm what's that? doing like in the process of doing something that I dreamt about for a long time, because I know I always wanted to share stories. Like, I've been sharing stories here on this podcast, though I like to be more interactive. Like, this is great, and it's like a time capsule. It feels like you can replay these over and over. Though, like, when I stream online, it's so nice to be there with me, to interact, to watch things unfold, and be able to interact with people in real time is so nice. So, another thing about streaming is I play video games, guys. I haven't played video games in so long. It's been years. I've been wanting to stream for years now. And I remember I did show up on video, and I didn't know how to do the sounds. I didn't know how to do a lot of different things. And the audio was wonky. A lot of things was a learning curve that I stopped. I didn't know. So I now have support. I always had support, but I was scared to ask for it. I was scared to tell people that I was gonna be streaming. So now I am doing better. I'm doing better. I have the support of I always had the support of my sister, Naomi Momichi, though the VTubing aspect is quite reassuring, because I'm a night owl. I usually stay up all night. So yeah, this works for me. I mean, recording late at night as well. Usually a lot of people are sleeping at this time. So I'm playing video games a lot more. I have over 100 games, guys, and I haven't played it in forever. I've been saving it for streaming. And another thing that deterred me was one of my friend's comments. A former friend, I don't talk to this person anymore, but a former friend told me, "Oh, you're not a real gamer if you don't play online. You're not a real gamer if you don't play this one game that I play." And I was like, I don't like that type of game. And it really deterred me, because I felt as if I couldn't be proud to say I'm a gamer girl. And then I was also during those times when that comment was made, I was on my way to burnt out. I was on my way to burnt out. I was in college and I was doing a lot of work. I piled up my schedule back then. I guess I still do now. I just do a lot. And before those, let me rewind to those moments, guys. People made a lot of comments here and there, and it affected me, saying about the gamer thing. So I took out games out of my life. I think some of my friends at that time made comments about me drawing and art and stuff. It's like, oh, you're a show off. So I stopped drawing, and that happened to me playing the piano. Oh, you show off, you compose your own music, you compose your own songs. Ugh, that's such an Asian thing to do. If you don't know, I'm Asian, y'all. So, Asian American. So, yeah. So I stopped playing piano too. I stopped drawing, I stopped playing piano, and when people made comments about my poetry, it's like, you write so many poems that are so emotional, you know? It's not healthy to write and perform poetry about your emotions. It has to be filled with analogies and painting the picture. It has to be happy, happy, happy. Yeah. I was told I was too blunt. I was told that I was too direct. It's too much. So I stopped writing poetry and performing poetry for a long, long time, y'all. For a long, long time. Though poetry is an outlet that it helped me out so much in my life. It really have. It helped me express myself, like discover myself. When I allowed myself to write for me before anyone else, I was able to acknowledge how I felt and my thoughts and beliefs and everything. And when I finally shared it on stage, people could relate. I felt that I wasn't alone anymore. I wasn't the only one feeling the way I felt. And of course, we all go through different phases of our lives, and not everyone can relate during that moment. But we have more similarities than differences, as I come to realize. So, yeah, I am so grateful for poetry, and I've been writing more. I've been listening to the recordings of my poems that I did before, and I've been reading my past poems. So one of these days, maybe not tomorrow or anything, but I will release a poetry album. I sure would. Or what's that? Of course I'm gonna do like singing albums too. And my book. Yeah, I have a book, guys. My poetry art story book. I have so much to write and share. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll let you guys know when it's released, the launch date. Yeah. So yeah, we can be gaming buddies if you guys play games. Or if you guys are here, you guys my podcast buddies. So, or my poetry buddies. We could be buddies. Yeah. Oh, we was doing the check-in. I'm so sorry, folks. Let's rewind. So, how are you really feeling? I asked how you feel, your sensations. But how are you really feeling? I feel a little bit anxious still. I am trying to focus on just this podcast, but since I'm giving you guys an update about all the things I've been doing, of course I'm not gonna tell you guys everything, but I'm a little overwhelmed even talking about it. But yeah, I'm feeling overwhelmed. So how are you really feeling? Acknowledging our feelings it's an important step, because I don't think we stop and think about it enough. I surely don't. So another check-in is, have you ate today? Did you eat food? And I heard, have you eaten real food? Okay, as for me, I ate turkey sausage, some roasted veggies, and rice. It was delicious. It was so yummy. Yeah. I really liked adding smoked paprika. There is soy sauce and smoked paprika and black pepper and other ingredients, of course. It was quite delicious. I think I ate 3 bowls of the rice and the sausage and the veggies. Yes, yes. I ate today, and I ate waffles this morning too. Yes. I ate some beef jerky. I ate a lot more than some days. Yeah. So, have you guys eaten today? Have you drank water today? Have you drank water today or any other liquids to hydrate yourself? And have you hydrated yourself enough? So honestly, I am not really hydrated. I drank tea. I drank some tea. And I don't think tea is really hydrating. But I do enjoy drinking tea, y'all. I do. I think I drink a tea a day. I drink a cup of tea a day. Yeah. As for water, let's hydrate right now. Because yeah. I did it. I drank some water. I hope you guys drank water too. So, have you guys rested today? When you needed rest, a mental rest, or physical rest, or emotional rest, whatever rest you needed, have you guys rested today? As for me, I woke up with lights in my eyes. In a sense, okay. I usually wear an eye mask, but when I woke up, I didn't have my eye mask on and the room light was on and it was hard to go back to sleep. So, I'm not quite rested. Yeah, I can get more sleep. I'm a bit sleep deprived. Yeah. Have you rested today? As for exercise, have you moved your body today? Have you exercised, gotten fresh air? Exercising doesn't always mean you have fresh air, but yeah, I guess 2 different questions. To answer both of them, I walked upstairs and I walked downstairs. I did that. I walked in the house. So, yeah. Have I gotten fresh air today? Actually, I have. Surprisingly. I thought I was in the house all day. I was not in the house all day. I was outside for a brief moment. Yeah. So, have you cleansed your body today, whether taking a bath or taking a shower? For me, I have not. I have not did that today. I usually take a shower right before I go to sleep. It helps relax me. So, I haven't done that. But whatever time you're listening to this, for your day, have you cleansed your body today? Yeah. I wash my hands. I guess, I wash my hands. It doesn't really count as a shower or a bath, but I wash my hands right before I eat or when I come inside the house and stuff. Yeah. Ba 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 da da. What else? Have you used the bathroom today? This not may not be a common check-in, though sometimes people hold their bowel movements or hold their pee. So, or urination. Anyways, have you used the bathroom today? For me, I have some great news, guys. I am not ashamed of this. Or embarrassed. I'm actually really proud. I pooped today. Yeah, I pooped. Before my bowel movements was pretty bad. I used to poop like once a week. And I realized that might not be healthy. So I started keeping track of my how frequent I poop. And it was every 3 days. That's a big improvement from once a week, I must say. Lately, I think for the past couple of days, I've been pooping daily. That's crazy. That's a first for me. So, yeah, I'm eating my fibers, folks. So, yeah, maybe something to think about, guys. How often do you poop? Yeah, maybe you need more fiber. And more water, hydration, because that helps too. I think that's about it for those. Ooh, another check-in. Have you expressed yourself lately? Whether, like, in a creative manner. Whether storytelling, you tell a story, or draw, or write a poem, perform the poem. What else could you do? Oh, make things with your hands, such as clay, like pottery, or crafting. I don't know. Have you expressed yourself creatively lately? There's so many different ways to do so. I have, I told you guys, I wrote poems. You guys heard a poem that I wrote today. Well, not today, the other day that I shared on this podcast. So I also, what's that? I've been working on storyboarding my animation. I have an animation that I'm working on for y'all that will be on my YouTube. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be part of Stories with Katara. It's in my playlist. I already have some stories in there. So I'm working on an animation for it. Yeah. What else? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. So let me tell you guys about a quick run through of this podcast so far. As you guys know, I am transitioning to. I briefly talked about this in the beginning, but I'm gonna be doing the model, the talking with the model, and showing my face in other episodes. I will also have guest speakers. Not every single video, but it's everything connects, guys. Every episode, every art that I put out, every song, every stream, everything connects. Every animation, every story time, video, everything. So it's like a puzzle piece. And along this journey, I have been learning how to make it better. So hopefully the audio is better. I have my mixer, my mic, and I have my VTuber model, and I have a background now. Yeah, this episode is more advanced than the episodes before, in the sense that I'm doing everything and I'm trying to do everything in one go, less editing. I I don't really edit my videos, though. This is in the video process. This is pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm excited. I am excited for what is to come. Um, going forward with this podcast. Yeah, I definitely want to have more conversations, guys, with you, with all guests. I love promoting you guys, of course. The main focus is conversations. Yeah, having conversations and speaking from our hearts. So I already told you guys are my buddies. My buddies. Daba. I did a little thing that helps me guide his podcast better. This episode, I already told you in other episodes you guys heard about my famous fried rice. I love changing the recipe, but it always tastes good. Yeah, for the most part. I think I messed up like once or twice. Especially when I make fried rice for a gazillion people. Yeah, I make fried rice for a lot of different occasions, and it seems like I'm always eating fried rice. It's one of the easiest things to do. You practically throw in a lot of different ingredients and seasonings. Like the flavor. So, yeah, I've been quite busy. I told you guys I've been busy, I've been overwhelmed, but it has some perks. Some of the things that I had in my schedule was lots and lots of fun. I traveled, I celebrated, I focused on a lot of celebration. Um, since the last episode, I've been focusing on a lot of celebrations, a lot of birthdays in particular. A lot of gifts giving and gifts receiving, and it was a lot. It was a lot, and I'm about to celebrate 2 more birthdays coming up. Cause yeah, I have a lot of people that are special to me, that I care about and that I love. So I had to get them gifts, because gifts is my love language. I love giving gifts and I love receiving gifts. So the day is past midnight by the time right now. But whenever time you guys listening to this is gonna be random. Whenever you guys listen to this, though, right now, as I'm speaking, is past midnight for me. So I'm going to look for gifts later. I need rest, so I'm not going to do it before I go to sleep tonight. Yeah, I'm telling you guys now, so this will keep me accountable. Yeah, so I had an episode, if you guys listened to it before, about birthdays. I totally forgot what I told you guys in that episode. I did, besides from I used to not remember celebrating birthdays, but now now that I'm older or whatever, I can actually remember birthdays and celebrating them, especially if I take videos and pictures. Yeah, it helps a lot. Since I told you guys I was busy, I drove a lot and celebrated birthdays. I drove so much. So much. Yeah. I don't like driving, folks. I get tired when I drive. I used to listen to this podcast because it's like stories. Because I listen to other podcasts and it puts me to sleep sometimes too. But before this podcast, I used to listen to, and it keeps me awake. It's like, wow, thank you for helping me process this again, because yeah, I didn't process a lot of them. And then I listened to them so much that they put me to sleep too. So eventually I will have travel buddies where you guys can talk to me and we can get to know each other and tell stories and all that to keep me up while I drive and travel. That would be so helpful, honestly. Yeah. You guys will be able to do that eventually in not my podcast, my Discord. Yeah. Be respectful though. If you're not respectful, I am not afraid to block or ban people from the Discord channel and Discord server. Yeah, and my mods eventually. So, don't play with me. In that sense. Yeah. I've been traveling a lot. Dabba 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 dabba. Oh, I've been working a lot too. I've been working on, I can't tell you guys everything, of course. Been working a lot. One of the things I've been working on is my album. I'm probably gonna do a single first, because a single is easier to release. And then I eventually will release my album. Because I feel like an EP, it's nice and all, but I think I want to do a whole album. But we'll see. A single, EP, an album. I'm excited to share what's to come. I've been working on my album, working on animation. I've been working on my poems. I've been working on poems. And it's about time to work on art because art is part of animation, so and then I have been updating my old laptop. I have a gamer's laptop, folks. It's quite old. It's about 9 to 10 years old. By the time you guys are hearing, well, by the time I am recording this, by this time anyways, because when you listen to this, it might be a lot older. I don't even have it anymore. So, yeah, I updated or upgraded my gamer's laptop since I did a tester stream and I was lagging so much. I added two 16 gigabyte of RAM and a 1 terabyte of SSD. Streaming is a lot easier. I'm not laggy as I was before. Though I did not realize I also need to upgrade my graphics card for some games. So I had to look into that. Though I am striving to get the parts necessary to build my own PC. Yeah. I am welcoming the supports in that journey of building my PC. Eventually I will create a wish list where you guys can pitch in or gift me stuff. Yeah, I don't have all that ready at this moment that I'm recording, but if you guys find it somewhere, I welcome it. Yeah. Have you guys ever felt that that you haven't said much but you said a lot? Like, guys, for my debut alone, I almost reached 5 hours. People tell me all the time that I can talk and talk and talk. If you don't walk away, then I will keep talking. It's been about an hour, and I felt like I haven't said anything, really. I was just like sharing my thoughts and updates. Felt like I haven't said anything at all. Guys. Yeah. I've been wanting to create longer episodes because, yeah, in the first season, we had some episodes that was only 3 minutes, like a bonus episode. and then it progressively got longer, right? Season 3, episode 1, I had a guest speaker, and the episode was about an hour. And I've been trying to, well, I guess I haven't been trying at all since this is my second episode of the season 3. Yeah, it's reassuring that I can still do a video podcast episode edition of this while also just speaking my mind without being self-conscious about, there's not enough light in my face. It's quite reassuring. I just talk to you guys. Just like the old days. Yeah. I want to tell you guys, I want to reassure you guys, if this was ever a thing, that I will not edit out my laughs anymore. I used to edit out my laughs because I felt that I didn't like my laugh, you know. I didn't like my laugh, so I used to edit my laughs out. Yeah, so I was told not to edit out my laughs. So I'm gonna leave my laughs in there. Let me tell you guys, I laugh a lot. And I laugh when I'm nervous. I laugh when I have nothing to say. It's like the auto filler track. It's my default. When I have nothing to say or if I feel awkward, I will laugh. So, yeah. I'll be able to put the episodes out faster if I'm not editing out all the everything. I used to edit out a lot of things, and then it becomes really choppy. Yeah, that is too much. I want to show up authentically, no matter how many pauses or how many things. I feel like you guys are really listening to our conversations when I leave the pauses in there. Because I used to edit out the pauses too. Because sometimes my pauses be so long. But, yeah. Sometimes I pause. I'm gonna put music in the background. So if I do pause, it's relaxing. Because when there's complete silence, I'm like, what just happened? Yeah. Oh, and I remember I used to be self-conscious about my voice too. I was told that it's like, oh, your voice is people say, your voice is so cute. Oh, you're forcing your voice. And when I'm angry or something, oh, this is your real voice, or this is your real voice. Oh, you don't sound like this, you don't sound like that. I was told a lot of things about my voice. Right now, I'm tired. So my voice sounds like this right now. When I'm excited, my voice sounds probably most likely higher pitch when I'm excited. Some people say this is my podcast voice. Some people say, oh, the streaming voice, my poetry voice, and all this stuff. I just want to say that my voice fluctuates, and I feel like everyone knows that. Though this is me reassuring myself that it's okay, girl. Your voice can fluctuate. And people say my voice don't even fluctuate as much as I think it does. Because sometimes I feel like my voice is so deep, though according to other people, my voice isn't deep at all. So if you don't hear any difference in my voice across platforms and everything, just know this is just my insecurity talking. Yeah. So, there's that. This is so random, but what is your favorite shape? I really like stars. Like, really like stars. If you guys are looking at my... Well, you can see it on my podcast cover too, I suppose. It's kind of tiny. But I have stars in my hair. And, yeah. I have stars in the background. I just love stars. Because when I think of stars, I think of the sky. And, vast amounts of infinite possibilities. Like, stories that can be told, places to visit, and imagination. When I think of stars, I think of imagination. Anything is possible. Yeah. That's why I love stars. Yes. And I love plushies or little teddy bears. I love hugging them. And it feels like they hug me back. Yeah. So I am tired. I'm not even sure if I did this podcast episode justice, but usually with this podcast, I just share what's on my mind, share what's on my heart. And it's a time capsule, something we can all go back to and listen to whenever. Yeah. And I didn't realize, well, I set things up to the podcast to be released on multiple different platforms, and then I forget about it. And when I was reminded that it's on so many different platforms and being heard all over the world, I was looking at the statistics. I was like, wow, a lot of people is hearing this from all over the world. If you're listening to this right now and you like the podcast, write a review for the podcast, because there's barely any reviews right now, and I really want to know what you think about it and if you enjoy it. Yeah, whether it's on Spotify, whether it's on Apple, whether it's on YouTube or any of the other platforms. Yeah, share your thoughts so other people can also listen to this as well. It'll be cool, it'll be dope. We can all be buddies together. Yeah. I think I need to drink some water. Water break. Hydrate yourself. Okay. I drank some water. I hope you drank some water too. So, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. So, yeah, let people know. because this podcast is very conversational. That's why I named it Heartfelt Expressions. I want to have conversations with you guys. And when I'm not with the guest speakers, it still feels like a conversation as if, yeah, it's almost like I'm streaming without the active interactions. Yeah, or we're talking on the phone. Yup. I'm getting tired. I'm actually gonna sleep early tonight. Hopefully before 6 a.m. because usually I sleep at 6 a.m. and wake up at 2 p.m. since I work from home and I travel too for speaking. Speaking and performing. I won't get into all that, but you guys can check it out on my website, kateraspeaks.com. I updated my website. It has my portfolio, my booking page. It has the portals where you guys can check out. I won't spoil it. I love the adventure. So I want to share that experience with you guys where you guys are going through the portals and seeing what you find. I also have my merch. I love merch. I love curating and wearing what I create and sharing it as well. And one of these episodes, when I have my actual video camera on, I will show you guys the merch. You guys can see it. And I can talk more about that then. Though for now, we can for now, we can go to the outro. I want to show you guys what my outro look like. Eebie-deeboo. I lost my train of thought. Hold up. A 3, a 2, a 1. Alright, there you go. Ta-da! If you guys are on the video edition, I created an outro thing. I did that before, but I changed the colors a bit. And I updated the podcast cover. Because I have a new one for season 3. I know the first episode in the trailer. I did the other picture, but I wanted to make it distinctive for you guys, so I changed it. I might change it back. I'm not sure. But for my thing for now, I will put. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But look. I put my podcast cover. If you guys are on any other platform, you guys can see it. It's me. Different versions of me, my VTuber model and me. My hair is so long. I used to have such short hair. I shaved my hair at one point with a size 2 razor. And now look at it now. It's been years since I cut it. Okay. So short. I cut it so short. Last year I did trim it. Got a haircut. Got a wolf's haircut. But my hair is so long now. Yeah. Do my motto and me look similar? Similar enough. I do wear glasses in real life because I can't see. I want to wear contacts, but I haven't. So right now I have glasses. Dubba? Yes. So yeah, this podcast is very conversational. I've been adding my since it's been months, I have different fillers now. I've been doing the jazz things, or whatever it's called. And you guys hear it when you guys do for my fillers, like ba ba doo ba ba da da. I don't know. It's more natural when I actually just do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Like, share, follow, click the bell. Dooba dooba dooba. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, because I be forgetting to actually outro it consistently. But in most platforms, you can follow and click the bell so you can get notifications, and you can let people know. Let people know if they could relate to it. Yeah, especially some of the episodes and different topics. I guess this episode is more so an update of life. Life has been, well, I've been overwhelmed. I try to do everything. So, what was the solution? We're taking one thing at a time, I suppose. I've been focusing today on this podcast. So, this is the one thing I've been focusing on today. Yeah. So, thank you guys for listening. I also created the like, share, subscribe for the YouTube folks. And there will be a video that the algorithm recommends. Usually, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put the podcast playlist in there, so you guys can listen to other episodes as well. Yeah, I am so proud, guys. I am so proud that I actually recorded this episode and did the things that you guys, if you guys listening to this, like, I'm proud of the podcast cover. I am proud of the video backgrounds that I did. This has been a journey. It's major improvements. So, yeah, thank you guys again for being on this journey. The 2 shout outs for today, let me say it again. Shout out to Jesse for listening to all the episodes so far of this podcast. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for inspiring me to do another episode. Woo! Yeah, and shout out to Naomi Momichi. She's my sister, and she created the model and the profile picture and a lot of different aspects of all things. So, thank you. If you're listening to this, I greatly appreciate you and I love you. Yeah. So, and shout out to you guys, to everyone who's listening now. It's a general shout out, of course. I appreciate you guys. It's been a long journey. All right. I'm gonna call it a night for me. Whatever time that you're listening to this, I hope you have a great rest of the day, rest of the night, and yeah. Just remember, if you ever feel overwhelmed, you can take things one thing at a time. Yeah. Well, until next time, I see y'all soon.